Well, it's not us, or it's not for us Canadians to keep track of the presidential um, leadership in America, but I just was out of curiosity's sake looked it up online. So we have to deal with this guy for 2 more years as the leader of the states, unless he does so much bad doing that he can get impeached and get thrown out of the White House. But the way things are going, I think that's going to happen probably sometime soon because he's making a lot of bad decisions down there. And like every time I see him on the media, like it keeps just like it just reminds me of another episode of Pinky and the Brain. What are we gonna do today? Same thing we do every day, trying to take over the world. But yeah, I think it's pretty comical that all the silly things he thinks he can get away with, and um, yeah, I don't know. Some days he just acts like an overgrown child, and uh, he has unintelligent ways of thinking and things. And I pity the American citizens down there having to deal with this guy and knowing the fact that he could cause warfare at any given time. Um, what I do not like because we're not too far from you guys, being your next door neighbors and all. Like, well, we'll suffer from it too. So I'm not liking what's going on with this person, and everybody say he's the Antichrist. He's the the devil, you know. Um, yeah, it's scary, man. All the silly things he's doing down there. So sorry for you fellow Americans. I have love for you guys, but your leader is he's a crazy man. He's got a mind of a serial killer or something, But I just hope that you guys are gonna be okay down there. I'm worried what's going to happen. You never know because he could just start something with some other country and they're gonna get mad and rebel. Or he's just gonna try to go into some country by force with some military action, and that's how the conflict of war is probably going to spark. Um, I'm not sure which country he's going after next, but there's only like Greenland and Venezuela, as far as I know, that he's trying to take over. He's not going to get Canada, though. That's way out of the question. That's not going to happen. He doesn't have the money to buy us out, that's for sure. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It just was bugging me. Last night I was watching social media. I can't remember what the video was about, but Trump was talking in there, and half the time it doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, just so 2 more years, and hopefully you guys can vote in a better president than the one you have. And you think he's a good leader. I don't understand why you think that, but I most certainly hope you don't try to reelect him because we already have enough bad turmoil as it is going on. Like quite a few countries around the world are not pleased with these actions. Um, and him doing his big tariff thing. Um, Someone said it was highly illegal for what he was trying to do, put tariffs on the entire world. Like, what political leader in any other given country would do such thing? It's never been recorded in history. Nobody else in the entire world did this before, except for Trump. And if it was, it would have been documented and logged in history that some other politician or whatever was trying to do such thing, but not on the ridiculous numbers that he's cranking out. You know, at one point he was trying to charge us 200% taxes on our goods going across the border. I said, where did he come up with that insanity number to begin with? And from what I remember, it was back when California had that huge pine forest fire, and a lot of communities got consumed and burnt, and they had nothing. So the president asked our premier for wood to rebuild California, and he was on board to do such, business deal with the Americans. But then he was trying to charge a huge, ridiculous bill for us to send their lumber across the border. And I think he had a 200% taxation on it. We don't even charge that much tax for our goods up here. Ours is 7% taxation on our goods, and he had the audacity to ask for 200%. We would make no money on our lumber going across the border to America. We'd literally go broke trying to give you that lumber or to pay for that lumber to go over there, so you can rebuild your town and all that. So the premier in Canada here just told Donald Trump to shove it and go find his lumber elsewhere, because we were not going to pay that 200% taxation on the lumber going over. So he wanted our help, but then he wanted to take advantage of us at the same time. So he's going to show you some of the crazy things he's doing, right? So I most certainly hope next time around America gets into trouble and their city or town gets destroyed from some type of natural disaster, whether it's a flood or a fire or who knows, or a mudslide or something, right? Or a tornado. Yeah, there's another prime example. That's the crazy thing about you Americans. I don't understand this whole concept. Okay, so it's labeled Tornado Alley. Yeah, you build your homes right in a disaster zone where it says right there in the title, like Tornado Alley, like, hello, your house is going to be destroyed, and don't act like you were surprised it wasn't going to happen when it was the territory is labeled Tornado Alley. So if it says that, the wisest decision is do not live there unless you want to die. I myself, like, the big hint, if the big hint is there and it's called Tornado Alley, hell no. My common sense be, see, I'm not even gonna put a tent up here. I'm out of here and go find some other place where there's no natural disaster gonna tear up my town. Yeah, so I don't know what else to add to my video here, but there's things going on between our two countries. It's not in a good agreement right now, but like in my opinion, is like all this stuff was never started by us. It was started by your guys' leader, and he's attacking us as his neighbor. So merchandises and goods and all that stuff, and they were actually lucky though, because one part of our country gives, I think I don't know, it's 3 or 4 different states. Without us, they would have no electricity because we're feeding them electricity. So we decided to rebel against them for, their leader attacking us, like that premier of that area, he could just pull the plug and then leave you guys in the dark ages, right? You'll have no electricity for nothing, so all your food will go bad, and you won't be able to cook nothing, and you'll be in the dark, and it wouldn't be good, man. A lot of you American citizens will suffer. And then also they were planning on not giving you guys natural resources. So all our metal and wood and oil, all that was going to be seized to exist to go across the border to America. And I was just talking to my dad, I just think about what if the whole entire world decided to cut America off for all the resources that they're receiving from each country. Like, think about all that going on. So if Trump continues on what he wants to do, and all the countries across the world decide to say, you're cut off, America, think about what that's going to do to your country. Like, Canada alone, like our natural resources and everything that's helping America, they're looking at like over $1 billion in revenue per year going across the border to America. So that money could be non-existent to zero if that goes down the way it should go down. And if the rest of the world does the same thing, well, I can't see possibly like loss of jobs, unemployment rate will sky high up. Yeah, no money, no jobs, resources will dry up, and I don't know what you guys are going to do after that, So hopefully it doesn't go that route, You guys gotta pray to the Lord that the world doesn't cut you off, Because the way the things are going, that might be a possibility. It could be reality coming true. The world's going to say, enough with America, we're cutting you off. They're tired of hearing you guys being the biggest bullies in the world. And they'll make you guys a victim financially and resourceful-wise, so everything that you depend upon to be gone. And, I don't know, it's crazy, man. That's just... Okay, this is not reality, so don't quote me on this. This is just some ideas that I thought of and kind of put together from all the information I gathered from watching the news and what your leader is doing, and all the countries is attacking. And so basically, like, I don't have a big list of all the resources that all these different countries share. Possibly might look into that and see what's actually been, what type of things are being sent to America. I have an idea of some of the stuff that we're sending over. I don't have a full list of it yet, but I can do my research and find out. But if anybody in the world happens to come across my channel, I'm not trying to plant any type of information in your brain about this, but it's a scary thing, man. I just, I have nothing against my American neighbors. I do like them and love them and all, but I just feel bad with what's going on over there. And I hope nothing bad happens. But you guys are my neighbors. I used to go visit you guys every summer. I haven't been down there in a while, but financially I can't afford to travel anyway, so when I do, I might consider coming down there. I don't know where I want to go this time around, though. I wasn't traveling super far in America when I was coming over there. I was only going down to a certain location. But yeah, I'm just concerned about my next door neighbors. I hope you guys are getting me okay. I'm just concerned about your your leadership down there, and you know, and actually, to be honest with you, I never really had an American girlfriend before, so. I don't think it'll happen nowadays. Not with the way your leader's treating you guys. I gotta have my lemon water since open, as soon as my eyeballs open. So, anyways, from what I learned is from my doctor is like it's good for your brain and your body anatomy. So, please do not hate me, my fellow neighbors, for my video I'm creating here. But this is just what's on my mind. Concerned about you guys over there. And if you guys are not upset with me, give me a thumbs up and maybe leave some comments on this video and let me know what you think, you know. Like, don't think that I'm trying to do anything like bad to you guys. I'm just a fellow YouTube creator, just coming up with an idea and a thought. And this, basically, everything that I saw on social media is basically, it's not good. So don't judge me for this, and I just want you guys to know I still like you guys as my neighbors. I'm just worried about what's up with the leader. So if you guys still think we're in good company with each other, hit me up with a message. Leave your comments on my video. Let me know what you think. I'm really curious. Oh, maybe, possibly, if you don't mind, just let me know what state you're from, whether it's from the East Coast, West Coast, or Central America. Right? Just tell me what state you're from. Just out of curiosity's sake, where some of my viewers are in America, because I know for a fact I have American viewers on my channel. My thing records information where my viewers are from. So I would be interested in finding out what locations you guys are from. So when you message me, don't forget to include that in there. Right? Be looking forward to your message when I see them.